Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-Bomb. We are back with Football Manager 2019 and Eastern Resurgence with Berliner FC Dynamo, and today we are going to finish up Season 8 with our last two games. They are difficult ones. We are away against Leipzig first of all, their third, and then we are at home against the champions. They have confirmed the title, Bayern Munich. Two tough games. Bayern have already won it, so hopefully they will rotate a bit and we might have a chance of getting something. I don't know. But yeah, two tough games. It's been a very difficult run, and in this second half of the season we haven't been very good. Somehow we're still in 8th in the top half. We have an outside chance of finishing top 6 and getting Europe, but it's highly unlikely. We need to win both our games and need other results to go our way, so I'm not counting on that happening. We're just going to see if we can stay where we are and stay in the top half. Above 9th is good. 9th and above is fine. We'll try and stay in our top half. We can't finish any lower than 13th, so we'll at least repeat our finish from last year, which is fine. That's the last episode. We lost 1-0 to Mainz. Didn't play well, and we only lost because of an own goal. We were okay, we just were unlucky. But going forward, we need some goals from strikers because this is ridiculous. We haven't had a goal from a striker since February. Nothing's really happened. We've just had a week in between. Nothing's happened. There's been no new injuries. I didn't mention last time that Mats Kohler was injured. He's close to returning. We might see him for the Bayern game, but he's unavailable today. Leipzig, the game today, of course, a former senior affiliate of ours. We have had some wins against them, but I think they were friendlies. I think we did beat him in the league last year. I'm not certain, though. But yeah, two tough games to win the season out here. We'll see what happens. So this is the team we're going to go with today. Going to go with a 4-1-4-1. Mercury in goal. So I've made a couple of changes to the team since our loss against Mainz. Those changes are Dugru has come in for Dominic Presthofer, and Max Fuchs is playing up front. I want him to get a goal. We'll see if it happens. Everything else is the same. I've moved Sabankers back slightly just alongside the other midfield. So it's very narrow, very straight, 4-1-4-1. We do have a slightly deeper defensive line in this game because we're away from home. We'll have just random tackling. We'll just have it sort of neutral. I don't want to get starting, but I don't want to stay on feet either because I want to make tackles. If you stay on feet, you're just not going to get the ball. But yeah, let's see what happens. I'm expecting us to lose both these games. The way we've been playing, we're going to lose these and we're not going to get a lot of shots away because that's just what's been happening. But we'll see what happens. Leipzig, lots of regens. Fiete Arp is up front, who I conceded against him before. I'll go for the no pressure team talk because there isn't any pressure on us. We're already safe. We've done what we set out to do this season, so there isn't any pressure on us. Off we go. I just want a goal from a striker in these two games. That's all I want. If we lose 3-1 or 4-1, I don't care. I just want a striker to score a goal. Let's see what happens here. Ziegenbein to A-Bomb, and it's 1-0. We played less than 3 minutes. So yeah, I think I know how this is going to go. Dumbia throw in to Ziegenbein, and Jean-Manuel A-Bomb with a shot over the defence, past the keeper, 1-0. Didn't take long, did it? And again, we've just had our first shot and we're just past 20 minutes. So it's just the same old story, really. There is a highlight here, though. Half an hour in, and we do have possession, which is more than we've had in the more recent games. Cooper to Dugru. Here's Sabankers. And a good switch of play. Doesn't get to Hollaback, though. Dumbia cuts it out. And now Arp. Come on, please. Just close him down. Don't let him shoot. A good save by Mercury there, though. But, yeah, don't let him get that shot away. We have at least had a shot on target in this game. That's, as I say, there's more than we had last match. But Fuchs, I mean, our strikers just aren't good enough anymore. I don't think we need to change them. Fuchs has been with us for ages, so has Andreev. Brasnic is going. Okay, second half. I've changed Fuchs to a pressing forward. I've moved Sabankers a bit further up. And I've made Dugru just a bit more supportive of a central midfielder, not so attacking. I'm going to go to cautious. I'm going to try a bit of counter-attacking and see if that helps us at all. But again, this hasn't gone well. The two midfielders have done nothing. It's no good. Right, we're going to make maybe a double change. I don't know. One of these two's got to come off. And do we only have one central midfielder? We do. Presthoff is going to replace Dugru just because he's the one on the yellow card. And actually, Chetin's also coming off. We're going to go back to two strikers. And we'll bring on Tarnap. We'll try and get a point here. There's 20 minutes left. Leipzig, we haven't seen many highlights once again. They've got the one goal. Other than that, they really haven't done very much. And we've got not long left to go. One more change I can make. Hollaback's going to come off. Akashot's going to come on. And just go for it and try and get something. Because there's a chance. Like, we haven't had a shot this half. We were at 3 shots, 1 on target at the end of the first half. So this second half, we've had 0 shots. It's not good enough. It just isn't. But there might be a chance here. 86 minutes. That's a big ball up for Tarnat. And he has got support coming into the area. He goes backwards to Vitija. That's a good cross. No one's there though. But Sabinka's going to keep this in. And that's a cross into the box. But again, it's dealt with. We just our crossing is terrible. And Rodriguez Misa is just on the run. And Mercury will get to that easy. We just can't get shots away. I don't know why. Our crossing's terrible. We just can't get into that box. And I don't know why. Misa in space on the right flank. And that's a cross. And it's 2-0. This team has turned to pot. I'm telling you. I mean, we were very attacking and they've gone up the other end and broke. That's what happens if you go attacking. You lose out. I don't know why we're just having so few shots. I don't know what's happened. Schalke, we were fantastic. I mean, they had a sending off, but we were still fantastic. I don't know what. I don't know what's going on. And now we're going to get a sending off probably. Yep, Stanley Lewis, second yellow card, so he's gone. So he's going to be suspended for the final game as well. Great. And Hammerich with a shot late on. It's saved by Mercury. The whistle hasn't gone yet. We're at 95 minutes. That's full time. We didn't have a shot in the second half. Vitija's not playing next game. Why are we so rubbish? Why have we turned so rubbish? Down to 9th. We're not going to get in the top half, are we? It's not happening. There's 4 teams below us on 40 points. There's no way we're getting anything against Bayern. So if one of those teams win, then we're out of the top half. I mean, the morale's fine. I don't understand why we've suddenly started playing so badly. We're having games where we're having 3 or 4 shots at goal for a whole match. And maybe like 1 on target, sometimes 0. And I don't understand. We have the best coaching setup in the league. We have a better coaching setup than Bayern. So it's the players. It's either me or the players. It's one or the other. And I don't think it's me. Because you can't tell me that like that first half of the season, we were unbeaten in like our first 8 games. What's changed? Honestly, what's changed? Is it stuff we need to be working on the training pitch? I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Now we're going to struggle to get a top half finish. And we were in 6th for, I don't know, maybe 8 weeks. And then suddenly we went down to 10th for a bit. And then we were back up to 8th. And then now we're 9th. And our last game's at home against Bayern. So we've got no chance. Unless they play youngsters. Like, literally, I need them to play kids. And then I might actually have a chance of getting something. Right, what I'm going to do with this game is I've agreed to everything the assistant suggested to us. So we're going to stay on feet. We're going to drop deeper. We're going to play defensive. I'm going to do a quick pick and see what he picks. And we might just go with whatever he says. Because maybe it's me. I'm not listening to everything he's saying. I don't want to stay on feet. But we're going to do it and see what happens. We're just going to go for just a bit more of a simple setup, I think. Less instructions. Just keep it simple. Stanley was suspended, so we don't have a defensive midfielder we can play. Do we go with 3 midfielders or do we go back to 2 strikers? We're going to go back to 2 strikers. And we're going to do a quick pick and see what it gives us. I mostly agree with that. I'm going to get rid of Dogru though. Gil Baton has been put on the bench. Now he's a Belgian 18-year-old midfielder who's got 2.5-star current ability. Some good attributes, some not so good. It's telling me to play him, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to put him on the bench. And it's put Bezel at centre-back. Torsten Bezel, German centre-back, 17. Again, some good attributes in there. Do you know what? It's put him in there, so I'm going to keep him in there. Why the hell not? What have we got to lose apart from finishing top half? We've done what we set out to do this season. I'm not playing Vitija, though, because he's not done well. I'm going to go for Sakai, I think. Kola will bring back onto the bench. We've got Brasnic, it's his last game, so we'll see if he can maybe get some game time. If we have no chance of getting anything, we might put him on just to see what happens. But that's what we're going to go with. Couple of youngsters in there. So last game of the season, couple of debuts in there. What have they gone with? They've got Ricardo, Havertz and Koeman in that sort of midfield 3. They've got Frankie de Jong, they've got De Ligt. They've got Paslak on the bench. Kimmich's playing as well. Yeah, they've gone strong. Fofana as well, their top scorer. So they have gone very strong. Show the world what this team's about. I mean, it's Bayern. We're going to get absolutely hammered. But let's see what happens. I want to get some players to send off, but I want to see what happens in the game, first of all. I mean, we could end up like 3-0 down. It won't matter who we bring on because there's no way we're going to get anything. But let's see what happens here. Free kick in the 4th minute for Bayern. And it's in. It's just like Leipzig. It's a goal in 3 minutes is Van der Meer, 6 goals for him this season, and we've started badly. Once again, free kick, straight into the goal. Cooper with a throw in here, 12 minutes in, and immediately we're dispossessed. Straight away, Frenzel to Fofana. Got a lot of work to do to get through everyone, but pulls it back for Bracalo. And it's Coman now, going to try and put a cross in there. It's Fofana off the bar, cleared by Riccioli. Another corner, we're just not getting out of our own half here. It's throw in after corner. How did he miss that? He absolutely skied that. We've had 3 shots. Oh, here we go. Tarnat. Can we get out of our half? That's a long ball. Andreev's free. Come on. Come on, Andreev. Oh, my God. Straight at the keeper. Come on. Got a corner from him over there. That was our one chance to get the first goal for a striker since February. And he couldn't even do that. Hollaback with a corner ball. 29 minutes. It's not gone to anyone. It was right onto the head of a Bayern player. Bezel with a clearance. Andreev's got it. And gives it to Tarnat. Baton. Got Kerr on the left flank and finds him. Come on. Put a good ball in there. Tarnat. Shoot! Oh, he's done it! It's a goal for a striker. Martin Tarnat. 4th goal for the season. We have drawn level. Cautious seems to be the way to go, maybe. I don't know. Let's see how the rest of this match goes. But we finally have a goal for a forward. It's taken too long. Andreev's, I might sell. I don't know. Fuchs is out of contract at the end of the season. Brasnic is going. Sergio's going back to Leverkusen after his loan. Yeah, strikers are going to need a big upheaval. But we have a goal in this game. And we actually have had more shots in this game than we did against Leipzig and in the previous game. And half time, we are level with Bayern. I don't know how the rest of the teams are doing. I don't know what the table looks like. I don't know who we're actually meant to be keeping an eye on. But in the second half, we'll have a look at the league table and we'll see what's happening. But that is a good first half. Compared to how we've been playing recently, that's a good first half. Okay, a couple of slight tweaks for the second half. Are we going to win? We're not going to win this game, are we? There's absolutely no way. If we have like such a bad end and we beat Bayern, that would just be funny. Let's have a look at the league table. We are at the moment down to 11th. Köln and Wolfsburg have overtaken us. So as it stands, we will be outside of the top half. So a win could be very important. But let's see what happens in the second half. Bracalo with a corner, headed away by Riccioli. Sakai heads it further on, but there's nobody there. But gets it away at least for now. Romo starts it again for Bayern. Kimmich to Coman. And Coman goes for goal. Just wide of the goal. Be on the attack again here. Goodness me. Andreev. Come on. Oh, God. Really? Oh, that was asking to be scored. A corner from it, though. I thought that was a goal kick. I thought he'd just put that wide, but it must have taken a deflection. Hollaback with the corner ball. It's headed clear, or cleared, at least. It was booted clear. Baton's not done much. Unsurprising because of just, you know, it's his debut. And Cooper also hasn't done much, but we'll leave him out. So let's get rid of Andreev. It's his last game. Brasnic is going to come on. But we're actually holding our own in this game. We might get a draw. We're up to 10th, which is still a good finish. It's not top half, but that's still tremendous. 80 minutes. Still a chance for maybe a winner or some sort here. Who knows? Romo to Frenzel. Bracalo. Goes long, but it wasn't a great ball forward, but a bad clearance by Bezel. Coman. 3 players trying to close him down there. No one actually made a tackle. Although Havertz, oh, fuck's sake, come on. Kai Havertz scores. I think Marquinhos has done better there. It was a good finish, but he's got 19 this season, Havertz. I want to see this again because it looked like Marquinhos could have got to this. Let's see. Shot at goal. Yeah. He should have done better. Right, I've got one more change I can make. It's going to be Hollaback coming off. Strebel on. Hollaback's going. I've got his goal from him. That's fine. And we're going to end up 11th place, it seems. Which, it's still a good finish. It's higher than last season. We were in the top half for so long. We were in 6th for so long. And we've just, this second half of the season, we've just been very, very poor. And it's cost us money. It's the, you know, that's the be all end all. It's cost us some money. We would have got more prize money. There it is. We have lost 2-1, but that was a much more improved performance. 3 shots on target, 8 shots it's okay against Bayern. That's okay. Can't fault you for effort, I'm going to say. Defending, for the most part, was good. The fullbacks didn't do much. Baton, it was a debut, okay. Bezel on his debut did okay, didn't do anything wrong. I really can't criticise that. Against Bayern, against the champions, I don't think that's too bad. 11th place is the finish, 41 points. We just ended the season too badly. The second half was just rubbish. Compared to the first half, it was awful. The first half, we were fantastic. So the 11th place finish gives us £45.5 million, which is not to be sniffed at. Board are delighted the team achieved a mid-table position within the Bundesliga this season. However, we at one stage looked like qualifying for the Europa League, so we shouldn't get too carried away. We were looking very, very good, but second half of the season, performance is just not good enough. We won, what's that, 1 game in our last 11? So, yeah, that's just not good enough. So we were in 6th for so long. How much money would a 6th place finish have got us? Let's just hurt ourselves. Almost 60 million. So we would have got, well, about another 30% more money. So that's unfortunate. But we finished higher than we did last season. I said it's going to be a long game trying to get to Europe. We almost did it this season, which was unbelievable. But yeah, it's going to take a while to get to the top in this division. But we came close and we were looking good at one point, but we just capitulated in the second half of the season. Things could have gone better and we have a lot of work to do if we are to improve next season, I'm going to say. So 4 players have entered the overall best 11. Holleback has made it into the starting 11. I mean, yeah, he may not get many goals, but he gets assists now and then. He's been okay. Like, I might be a little bit harsh, I don't know. But just not enough goals for me. And not enough assists. He gets some, but yeah, not enough. So the end of season awards then, and Ricardo Marchiori gets 34% of the vote as the fans' player of the season. I agree with that. I think he's been spectacular this season. Just apart from maybe 1 or 2 big mistakes, he's been phenomenal this season. He's got 7s in, almost every match. Looking at his form, as you can see, he's averaged over 7 despite conceding 45 goals, slightly more than last season. His form's been spectacular. It's been so good. Apart from that 6.2 where he gave the ball away, he's been phenomenal. Rikuli gets second with 28%. Andreev was our top scorer with 9 goals, gets 24%. Cardo Menga gets signing this season. I never played him. I don't know why he's our signing this season, but he's been solid for the second team at the very least. And that young player of the season, Ingo Markovski, who didn't see as much action in the second half of the season. Just didn't play as well in the second half. A lot of people didn't play well. What I think we need in the new transfer window is some leaders, because Brasnic is going, and yeah, we have just one team leader in Tim Kircher. So hopefully some of those highly influential players will step up to be team leaders, but we need some players that have a bit of leadership in them. And we need some good set piece takers as well. We don't really have that. We need some good corner takers, good throw-in takers, good free kick takers. So an end of season team meeting then, what is going to be the target for next season? We just about improved on last season finish, went from 13th to 11th. And I think once again, we should aim for a mid-table finish, and they completely agree with that. So fantastic, that's what we're going to aim for. Oh, here we go, we've got some initial budgets, £500,000 a week wage budget and a transfer budget of 24 million. Of course, that could be altered however I want. In fact, we could probably change that quite a bit. We really could. We're not going to use all that money. So, I don't know, we're going to start actually spending money in the summer. We're going to spend some big money, I think. As long as people want to join us, that is. But we're looking good. I'm going to leave it here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, do drop a like down below. Leave comments. And if you want to see videos as and when they're turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live. Follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. Season 8 is done. We did finish better than we did last season. Bit of a sour note though. We had a good sort of first half. But ended up... well, we were in the European places and we ended up outside the top half. So, unfortunate ends, but still a good season. So bring on season 9 and our 3rd season in the Bundesliga, where we're going to go for top half. No, I've told the guys mid-table, we're going to go for top half. I think we can do it. If we just keep doing what we did in the first half of the season, we'll have no problems. But anyway, that is going to do it for now. I'll leave it here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.